Everyone talks about discipline. Almost no one understands it. You think it's about motivation. You think it's about being tough. You think some people are just born with it. But the truth is far simpler and far more uncomfortable. Full 8-minute script. Everyone talks about discipline. Almost no one understands it. You think it's about motivation. You think it's about being tough. You think some people are just born with it. But the truth is far simpler and far more uncomfortable. Discipline is not a feeling. It's a decision you make when the feeling is gone. Motivation gets you started. Discipline keeps you going when motivation disappears, and it always disappears. Here's the first truth most people miss. Discipline is not about doing hard things every day. It's about doing the right things, especially on the days you don't feel like it. You don't need to feel ready. You don't need to feel inspired. You only need to start. The second truth. Discipline is a skill, not a personality trait. No one is born disciplined. The people you admire simply practiced it longer than you have. Every time you keep a small promise to yourself, waking up when you said you would, finishing the workout, writing the page, saying no to the distraction, you are training the muscle. And like any muscle, it grows with consistent use. And it weakens when you stop using it. The third truth is the hardest one. Discipline requires you to disappoint your present self. For the sake of your future self. Your present self wants comfort. Your present self wants the easy path. Your present self wants just this once. But your future self is watching. And every time you choose comfort, you teach your brain that comfort is more important than progress. That's how people stay stuck for years. Here's what actually works. Stop waiting for big moments of willpower. Build systems instead. Make the right action the easiest action. Put your phone in another room. Lay out your clothes the night before. Prepare the healthy meal in advance. Block the time on your calendar like it's a meeting with your future. Discipline becomes easier when the environment supports it. Another powerful shift. Stop focusing on the outcome. Focus on the identity. Don't say, I want to get fit. Say, I am someone who trains. Don't say, I want to write a book. Say, I am a writer who writes daily. When the action becomes part of who you are, you no longer need constant motivation. You just act in alignment with your identity. The final truth about discipline. It doesn't feel good in the moment. It feels good after. The reward comes later. In the confidence. In the results. In the quiet pride of knowing you didn't quit on yourself. Most people quit in the middle because they expect discipline to feel exciting. It doesn't. It feels ordinary. It feels boring. It feels like showing up again and again when no one is watching. That is the real work. So here's the practical challenge. Pick one area of your life where you've been inconsistent. Just one. Then commit to the smallest version of the action for the next 7 days. Not the perfect version. The version you can do even on your worst day. 5 minutes of reading. 10 push-ups. 1 focused work block. 1 honest conversation. Do it whether you feel like it or not. Because the truth about discipline is this. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems and your standards. Raise your standards. Protect your systems. And keep the promises you make to yourself. That is how ordinary people become extraordinary. One uncomfortable decision at a time. If this gave you clarity, hit subscribe. This is Wisdom Logic. Stay disciplined. Stay growing.